He's a tactical genius, he's the one to see on VP4TV. He's wild and he's free. Nine ball top number here to you and me. With his cunning moves, he's rocking endlessly. Tables and cues, they bend to his will. Every shot he takes gives everyone a thrill. With a glance and aim, he works to the skill. In the ball, lights from the chill. Tables and cues, they bend to his will. Every shot he takes gives everyone a thrill. With a glance and aim, he works to the skill. In the ball, lights from the chill. Tactical genius with every play, making magic happen every single day. In the world of billiards, he knows the way, taking every shot with prayers we say. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. From the corner bank to the perfect cut, he wins the game without a single strut. Chalk it up, just a fortune or luck. But skill like his, it never gets stuck. On VP4TV, he's the showstopper. 9ball.com's the king, no one can top her. Watch him play and you'll be a hopper. He's the man, we all shout proper. Every shot with prayers we say. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. He wins the game without a single strut. Chalk it up, just a fortune or luck. But skill like his, it never gets stuck. On VP4TV, he's the showstopper. 9ball.com's the king, no one can top her. Watch him play and you'll be a hopper. He's the man, we all shout proper.
ATG from Kilmarnock town, got your hustle down. Streams the pool games live, makes our day come alive. Early mornings on your grind, Tesco shift unwind, but you find the time to play, stream the virtual day. OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there. Virtual cue in your hand.
And that's a sucker scratch. Look at the line. Commentator's eye. Don't say I didn't warn you.
OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there. A virtual cue in your hand, amazing shots you land. From your home to our screens, living out our pool dreams. Early riser, work all done, streams the games just for fun. We'll cheer for you every match. TG, you've got the magic touch. Oh, TG, tactical genius. Every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there. TG, tactical genius. Every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there.
Go. That's for the 101. Absolutely sensational once again.
Virtual cue in your hand. Amazing shots you land. From your home to our screens, living out our pool dreams. Early riser, work all done. Streets of games just for fun. We'll cheer for you every match. TG, you've got the magic touch. Oh, TG, tactical genius. Every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there.
That was fantastic.
VP4TV.
Where's the cue ball going?
Oh dear, outside, never mind.
No bar, no pinball machines, no bowling alleys, just pool. Nothing else.
Right, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to VP4TV. Well, everybody makes a typo, don't they? And I edited this on the fly when it was live. The other time I did something like that, and now I can't remember how I did it. Anyway, back to business. Just give me a second. Good evening or good afternoon. Welcome to Steve.
Good afternoon, good evening.
Right, well, we have a winner's side match. I think I haven't even looked to see what round it is. I think it's a round 2 match. I could be wrong. With Romario and Spectredawn going in about 2 or 3 minutes' time. There's other matches been on and done. Slim is covering a couple of them, I think. I also think Matt played Spudboy earlier today. I haven't even had time to look at scores, so I don't know what the result was. I presume Matt won.
I didn't know Matt and Spudboy played. Let's see.
He sent me a message and he said they played earlier. I got that when I got home. But
13-4, Matt over Spudboy. And right now, Stubb is leading Brainfill out 7-3, and it's 5-4, Bankster over Jose.
Well, that could be going a while, that one.
Yeah, well, it's a race to 17, that one, too.
Well, as I say, the Romario that shows up can be a mixture of everything. Good, bad, ugly. No, in fact, good, bad, ugly, and even uglier. I mean, when he's hot, he's hot. And when he's cold, he's cold. There never seems to be a happy medium with him. But he can be dangerous, Spectredawn. And, of course, Spectredawn's not going to pot every ball. Neither's Romario. But the odds are that Spectredawn's going to pot a lot more than Romario will. But it's all important as to how Romario stays with him early on. If he does, it might get interesting later on. But I still think that Spectredawn should be too strong for him, too consistent. And that's where Romario's failings are going to be, the consistency side of things. It's up to him to prove me wrong. But I wouldn't say it could be a necessarily overly comfortable win for Spectredawn. Not if Romario gets his act together and keeps his head screwed on. But it'll be a hard job for him to upset the apple cart against Spectre tonight. I don't think you've really seen Romario playing, Steve, have you?
I think I have, but it's been a while. But I'm familiar with the play well or play crappy routine because I do that a lot in real life.
Right. Well,
you know, think for if you're like that is you gotta learn to get into your game. I mean, that's the key thing. If you're one of those kind of players, you need to understand how to work into your game because that's the only chance you got. If things are going bad, you got to figure out how to make it go.
Right. Well, I don't see Romario in the lobby unless I've gone past him and missed him. And I don't see Spectredawn's getting warmed up. Yeah, so Romario is cutting it fine to enter the building. Is he actually there? He's definitely not there. Oh, there he is. I do see him. He's at the bottom of the list. I scrolled over the top of him, didn't notice him. Anyway, welcome everybody. No doubt we might get a few more once these other matches are finished. Or depending on how this match goes, you know, it might hot up. But we are good to go. We've got 2 players, and the room should be going up.
Yeah, the room is up.
In fact, it is up. Let's get in. Oops, wrong one. Settings. Miscellaneous. Oh, right. Well, we'll see the lag first, and then I'll change it.
I think Liquid's saying he likes your music.
Well, it's all off YouTube, so that there's no copyright stuff.
That's all porn music, man. If you listen to like the old porn tapes from like the 80s and 90s, they use music like that.
Right, hang on. See the break off, and then I'll get in and get that changed. My biggest criticism of Romario is he's always in too much of a hurry. Right.
Nothing wrong with playing fast as long as you're ready to hit
it. What did I say I was going to do right there? Right, that's us done with that.
Yeah, Spud Boy. Matt's a pretty good player. Right off the bat, Romario goes for it, and he's going to roll good. Gotta like that.
He always goes for his shots. He's always done that, and most of the time it's cost him in the end.
If it's going to be a shootout between him and Spectredawn, I like Spectredawn a lot. I think Romario's going to have to play a little smarter against him.
So straight away, now he can either leave the combo, or he could stun down to the 4-ball and play the 2-ball down into this corner pocket.
Yeah, I think in this situation,
I mean, the 4-ball's quite a big target. I mean, and you'd be very unlucky not to get. Well, he's got to pot the 1-ball first. You know, you see what I mean?
He's playing safe again.
He's starting the way he means to go on.
Well, you know, I mean, I'm not sure whether I would have played that combo or tried to play down like he did. I'm pretty sure I would have made the 1-ball though.
Yeah, well, you know, if you ball in hand, then you give yourself the angle to go down and bump straight onto that 4-ball and play the 2-ball long.
Now, these are the kind of shots on these tighter tables that aren't guaranteed. You feel like you should make it, but it doesn't mean you're gonna. And that's a nice shot. He's got a good angle to get down for the 3-8 combo.
Right, is he going to put a bit of... No, he's coming down the other way.
Yeah. Well, he didn't have a good angle to get on the other side of the 3. And he's playing safeties again.
No, what was that, a safety, or was it a miss?
This is, well, it could be a 2-way shot. This is tough. And he hit it pretty good. That's about as good as you're going to do in that situation, unless you just absolutely barely feather the thing, which is pretty hard to do from that distance.
Well, that's another shot to nothing. If he...
Well, this is a little tricky here. And he played it pretty good, but he didn't get the ball in.
Got a good line for the combo, but...
Well, you can wham this. So if you're going to you can get to the other side of the 3-ball here. You got to pound this thing. I think he's going to try it. Here we go. Oh, he didn't try it. I was kind of thinking he'd pound it and try to get over there, you know, for a shot on the 3.
I would have thought he'd have done something better than this.
Exactly, because this is not a combo you want to be shooting. This is you know.
Oh, he's nailed it. He's going to be hooked, though.
He didn't get the other part of it. Yeah, that's the thing, is you can't cinch a ball and leave yourself really tough. Either play safe or shoot the shot that's going to get you good. Well,
and he's kicked
that
in.
Worked. And I think he's got a shot. Yeah. Well,
he's got to get into this.
This shot's a little tricky.
Yeah.
And the reason why it's tricky is you don't want to get on the other side of the 9. He's going to have to hit this with a lot. He's going the other way, which is he's going to try to go around and leave an angle, and he did not do it. Yeah, maybe he played for the bank. Maybe this was his plan all along. I think he was trying to run further and have a cut on the
Nice.
5. Yeah.
Well, the 9 ball will act as a stopper. But I don't think he wants to hit this too hard. He doesn't want to come across the table and leave the bank.
Well, that's not bad.
Well, covered that.
I mean, he may shoot at this, but that's not bad. I think safety's a better play, which is what he's doing. Now, this is actually a shot you can shoot it to make. You hit this off the side rail with draw, and he's not going to do that. Well,
that's not bad.
You know, he played a very controlled shot. He's trying to get him on the 9, but this isn't bad. And that's usually not a good thing to do unless you got absolutely nothing. And he had some other things.
Well, that was always going to be the problem there, getting that too thick and bringing it into play. But he's got cover.
He's got cover on it. Yeah. I mean, look at this.
Well, he didn't call it. That's a mistake he made there. You know, he hasn't called it. And there's Spectredawn falling foul of the old kick tactic. He didn't call a pocket. I mean, that's a major disaster there, especially if Romario capitalises on this. He hasn't played that too great. He's going to be dodgy with the cut.
Oh, this isn't too bad.
But he's got it. Cue ball's running too far, though.
Yeah.
He's still
Overhead a little, but he's still okay here because all you have to do is make this. Just.
I mean, I ranted on and on and on at the beginning of this tournament about the biggest failings that players are going to do, and that's not calling kicks. And you wouldn't expect Spectredawn to do that. And it has cost him the rack, so he's nobody to blame but himself there.
Well, so far, Romario's looked pretty good.
Yeah, right. As there probably will be a good few of them.
Yeah, dry.
Can he see enough to cut this? I can.
Not good.
It's gone in. Well, this 3 ball's a bit awkward to get to.
The reason why Spectredawn struggles a little with 10 ball is that extra ball means a lot. You don't make as many balls in a break. There's a lot more traffic, especially these tight pockets. It's a lot harder to run out. So, you know, the moving games becomes more predominant in this than it does in 9 ball.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing that he really needs to work on. I think he's gotten better at it. I do think it's improved, but I don't think it's as good as it needs to be.
Now I'm looking to see this 6 and 7 ball there, nowhere near set. So
yeah, that's the second combo he shot it, and that's the second fail.
Let's see if Romario can give himself any sort of chance to get down onto this 6 and 7.
Well, what you should be doing right now is plan where you're going to get to play safe. He's got a pretty easy safety on the 6 ball if he gets in the right spot.
Well,
you take the 6 ball up table and go behind the 9 or 8, and he may try to break this out, but, you know, this is a little risky because anything could happen here.
Yeah, like that, nearly.
Yeah, so he had to get lucky. And this is tough to shoot at just because of where the 9 ball is.
Well, you can
hard to get a shot on the 7.
You can line top of the 8 ball here if he's confident enough to play it.
But he's not going to do that. I think he was just trying to leave a cut on the 7, and yeah, he left an edge. But this is a tough shot with the 6 ball that close to the rail.
You get them wafer thin.
I think this is the right way to play it. The way he did, leave the cue ball close, because he had a chance to get him on the 10 or 8 that way. He didn't come out good, but now let's see what Romario does. He's going to try the same sort of thing and hit it very poorly.
Yeah. He put left English on it there, actually, that caused him to bump the 10. So I don't know why he did, why he thought he needed left English. That puzzled me, that one. Now he's going to call the 9 ball this time.
And he's 0 for 3 on combos.
Romario's got his chance. He's hampered. Question is whether he's going to dig down and try and hold it there or run up and down. Now,
it's a pretty good looking shot.
He's going to miss the 10 and he's good.
You know, these tight pockets make combos a lot harder. Combos aren't easy to begin with.
The interesting thing in these, well, I mean, I don't want to tempt fate, but he's sitting good right now. But these first 2 racks have gone Romario's way because he's taken the chances when they're there, and that's what he has to do the whole match now. Immediately he's gone pear-shaped in the 10 ball. This is what you don't want.
Came up short.
You don't want to give up the rack doing this. But he's caught the knuckle, and there it goes.
Yeah.
That's how easy it is.
That's the kind of mistake. You got to get high on that 10 ball. You can be a little too far, but you can't be short.
He could be 5 feet away from it down the bottom half of the table here, and he's got a far better shot in the 10 ball. I mean, it just puzzles me, that. So there's a gilt edge opportunity he made for himself there with those last couple of balls, and then he goes square in the 9 ball. So that's one that's got away.
It's a 2-game swing on the 10 ball. And there's no shot here. So I would be pushing up table, up towards the corner where you had to kick behind the 9 and 5 to hit the 1.
What the hell's he doing?
I'd push up table where the 3 and 2 are blocking, leave the kick shot. No, that's not a good push because he did put it right in the gap. That's a terrible push.
He'll be in trouble in a minute.
Yeah, I mean, I think anybody could play this safety.
Oh, it's going to go through the gap. Oh, no, it is. It's the 3 balls come to the rescue.
He needed to push that so the 3 ball was blocking, and instead he went in the gap.
I don't know that you can get there. He's trying to go 2 rails. Almost got it. Well, all of these balls all go. There's no obstruction. So it's all cue ball again. Yeah, I don't know how I did that the other night there when I had a typo in the title the other night. I went in and edited it while it was live. And now I've totally forgotten how to do it. I don't remember how I did it.
So if anybody's wondering how you push to a ball like that, where there, you want to get behind 1 ball at the length of the table, what you do is you put it in view mode and take the puck down to the end of the table and sight it and find the spot on the rail you need to be so that you can just push the cue ball at that spot. It's not that hard. You just got to pay a little attention.
Well, he's going to have to go the 2 rails back across for the 7. Shouldn't be any problem doing that. Got to keep this 6 tight, though. Done that part. And this looks as if he's going to be sitting with a nice angle here. Maybe a wee bit more than he would have liked, but I think he should still be okay.
This is tricky. Got to hit this good.
Yeah, it's leaked away. It has leaked away a bit too far.
That's a touchy shot. That's one of those soft draw shots where remember what I said before here? There's certain shots you go real low with the tip. That was one of them. You're trying to hit at low speed with a lot of spin and get it to catch, and I think he hit it a little too hard. Maybe not quite enough spin. Yeah, that was a touchy shot.
All right. Well, that's not a bad way of doing it.
Well, that's very good. No, I was impressed with that shot. That was a really good choice and a good shot. That's not an easy shot to think. like that.
Romario's
that
going to kick, and I don't know that he's going to call a pocket either. I mean, anything can happen. If he hits this hard and it skims off the 10 ball, it could end up in the bottom right-hand corner, this 8 ball.
Yeah, this is kind of a tricky...
You know, or that. I mean, there's another numpty. The two of them are at it. Spectredawn fell foul of it by not doing it, and now Romario's done the same bloody thing. I mean, talk about naive. I mean, it's 10 ball. It should be an automatic thing that you do without thinking. I mean, it's not as if they have never played 10 ball in VP over a period of time.
Yeah, you would think.
But that's two glaring errors, not calling a pocket. And this time it's cost Romario the lead. So he's given away 2 racks to Spectredawn.
And he's going to be losing this rack too, by the looks of it.
He's got a couple of balls sitting plumb in the one.
I'm pretty sure Spectredawn is going to run this rack out. This is there's not a whole lot that can go wrong here for a player of his caliber.
I think he's got the idea of just playing the 4 onto the 9 to hold square for the or come back out for the 5.
Yeah, it's not a terrible
watch
move.
how
I mean, his biggest problem is 6 to 8.
Oh, he's played it in past the 9. I thought he was playing the call. I didn't know he had enough room to get it in past the 9.
Well, I kind of like that because it gives him more choices on the 8.
When you look at that pocket from here, there's no way you think a ball's going to get in there.
So he's going to come across, and boy, that's terrible.
Way short.
Well, he needed to hit that with inside English.
Well,
he needed to hold the angle up, and he needed to hit a lot harder. I mean, that's terrible.
I'm also thinking, was he scared about the scratch in the side as well? Maybe that's what it was.
That's why you put right English on it to hold it, and it's going to kill it. So I mean, you got to hit it harder, but you play to go to the other rail. Yeah, that was.
Caught the knuckle. Where's the cue ball going? Caught the knuckle. Now, Romario's going to have to make amends here. The question is whether he cuts this or banks it.
Oh,
I mean, if he cuts it, he's fine in the 9. Yeah, you're down in the 9, no problem. And he's way off the mark. Did he actually go up and look at that potting angle there? I don't think he did. And this is what I'm saying. He's in too much of a hurry, and he doesn't take enough time to assess the situation. He's always been like that.
Well, that was just make the ball. I don't know what the situation was. All you had to do was make it. The position was automatic.
Good evening to Cobra.
Hey, Cobra.
So, already we have a window of daylight. And, Romario wants to stop this leakage of racks rather quickly, or we're going to have a humiliation.
Cobra, I got a little note for you. When you've got titty hook on the 4 ball, the shot there is to play it off the opposite cushion. Like where you were, you would put left English on it, hit in the opposite cushion, the left English opens it up, and try to shoot the 4 ball in the other corner.
I think that was dry as well. I think he can only punch this off the rail because he's going to scratch it unless he can cut it the other way. He can get it that way. Now you've got to duck here.
You don't have to, but I think it's a good idea. He could shoot the bank if he wants, but I don't think that's a great idea. And the 2 ball cuts, but that's not a good thing to shoot at. He's calling the 10. I don't think that can go unless it goes out the 9. Maybe he's just doing that to play safe, just in case.
Well, he's ended up good.
Well, that was really good.
Now, the point here is that you know, Spectredawn didn't do the blastola to try and hit the two. He's trying to tie things up and make it more awkward for Romario, and he's made it more awkward. The only thing I would say there, though, is that the three ball's sitting in such a place that you can get the angle and spin across, but he's got to watch he doesn't go through the gap.
A lot of things can go wrong doing this. I mean, yeah. I think that was a good play by Spectredawn.
Yeah. A bit like that. That's awkward. Well, the line is there to get to this sport. Romario's usually not that bad at kicking.
Oh boy!
Well, it's done everything. That went in the pocket and came out. I mean,
that's brutal.
How's that not gone in?
That's brutal. Couldn't hit it much better. Easier it would have gone for sure, but you know, I was trying to get the cue ball out of there.
I thought that cue ball was going to stick there. It just popped out.
Oh no, I don't think he can't shoot it.
No, he can't get it. I mean, that shows you how tricky it is when those balls are right in the pocket. It's so difficult to judge. A wee bit of tweaking might be worth the risk.
Do here. He may try to jump this.
Yeah, I think maybe just a little tweak.
It. Yeah, he's going to jump this. He only has to get over a little bit of the ball.
Well, he won't be jumping again. He won't be jumping again the rest of this match, I can tell you.
Not doing too good on the combos and jump shots.
I wasn't even counting fouls there, Cobra, so I haven't a clue what he was on.
Yeah, I mean, Romario's got a pretty good flow to his game. He just, you know, he just needs how to play pool a little better.
Overcooked it a tad. Cue ball heading towards the side pocket, but he's taking evasive action. And, of course,
that's not
doesn't get the first part of it, which is
can't
the
do
ball.
That. You just can't give a good player this many chances, or you're going to get
used to it, Steve, because this will happen all game. This is Romario all in a nutshell.
Yeah, that might not have been a bad place to go for 3 fouls.
Nothing Romario's done so far surprised me. It's all going pretty much as how I thought it would be, and you know, and maybe in a few racks' time he suddenly kicks in and he gets 2 or 3 racks. That's what can happen. But there's no sign of that yet.
The thing about a player like him is, you know, if he's playing guys that are going to give chances, he could be very difficult to beat. But if he's playing guys that aren't giving chances, he's got no chance because he's just too loose with everything. And, you know, I don't think Spectredawn is going to keep him off the table, absolutely. But, I mean, he's going to run out a lot more than Romario. So Romario needs to tighten up a little.
So 4-1. And again, yeah, we are dry again. We have a problem left side of the table. Well, he didn't play for that. I mean, again, that was poor. That was really poor.
I mean, I applaud him for trying to play safe there, but that was not a very good safety, and I think he's going to get punished for it. I don't think this is going to be a run out unless he does some amazing things.
Well, this is a good bank, this 2-ball now. This is sitting plump for a bank.
I mean, he can get to this and pull the ball and shoot the 3 up table. I mean, the shot's there.
Yeah, these knuckles.
He didn't get it in.
Well, the problem with all the balls been down this end of the table is there's a wide open space up there for that 2-ball, and Romario having a blast.
I wouldn't have shot at that just because of where the 3-ball was. That, you know, but it wasn't any kind of simple safety. But there were some plays you could have made.
Stubb marches on in the one loss side, a 13-4 win to him against Brainful Out.
Yeah, let's see how the other match is going. It's Bankster 8, Jose 5 in the other match.
Oh, Bankster's pulled away. 2-ball.
Boy, now that's that's pretty bad there, where you got the Great Wall of China and doesn't get behind anything.
Well, that's another poor one. I mean, he's even left the pot on. I mean, and
oh, look at this. Yeah, I mean, you got a situation the 5-year-old's going to get safe, and neither one of them do.
Well, I would just play for the double kiss here. That's the easiest way of coming back down to the 10 ball.
Well,
so easy to play. Double kiss it head on with a bit of bottom in the cue ball, and you come back down to the bottom rail here.
I don't understand why he didn't play the cue ball the other way, where there's the Great Wall of China. You play it the other way and run into the 5 ball, and it's like
again,
the 7 ball is going to be. Yeah, it's like I just don't get it.
Well, 5 ball being the problem. And what's he done here? Well, he's got an angle, so he can hope he comes out lucky with a hit on this 5.
Well, I think you can control this some.
Well, he's trying to get up top.
Well, I mean, you can just play safe here, maybe.
Oh, no, there's no such thing as play safe. He's going for it. But again, that cue ball, see that cue ball? That cue ball could have been here, and he's got a far easier pot. Now he's got to tweak this to hold for the 7.
And he missed it.
There you go.
Yeah, and that's the thing with these tighter pockets. You play a little sloppy position, and
yeah,
I mean, sometimes you have to play. It's a lot easier in VP. I can remember there's a stream where I'm playing where Tang Ho, who's got a 2nd and a 4th in the U.S. Open, he's commentating with Daniel, the guy that on POV Pool, and I shot this shot where I left a big angle cut like that. And Daniel was like, and Tang was like, oh no, not on these pockets. Because I had a long shot on 3 and 7/8 inch pockets. So in real life, there's a lot of times when you're not going to do much with the ball. But in VP, it's a lot easier to pocket balls. There's no reason to, end up like that most of the time on a shot where you got to put a bunch of English on it and hold the cue ball.
Oh, if that bumps that, yeah, well, he's got to cut the 7, and he's got to get the cue ball up the table. So is he going to go 2 rails, miss the scratch?
This should be no problem. I predict that he runs this out. This is no problem for him.
But a right English, watch the only danger here, I think, is a scratch in the right side pocket.
Well, he's got his choice. He's either going to stay above it or go below it. I mean, it's.
Oh, I mean, no really... Spectredawn. He might actually just cut this, come square back across the 2 rails, and leave the cut in the 8 ball up table.
Yeah, you just got to watch not hooking yourself on the 10.
No, he is getting across. I mean, that's
what I would have done.
Not too bad
because you can't get hooked on the 10. So it's going to be 5-1, and this is turning into not good for Romario.
Yeah, he won the battle, if you can call it a battle, in the first rack, pinched that, and then it's all been downhill ever since. And at this rate, Romario is going to do well to get 5 racks out of this match. And again, we are dry.
Yeah, I think safety's in order here, but he looks like he's shooting. And that's okay, he made it, and he's got a shot, and I think he's going to probably pull this up and shoot it in the side. I don't like going forward because of the 9 ball. He's going to go forward. Well, he got past the 9, but he's going to be stuck in it. Yeah, he's okay, but this is a shot that the VP players don't like. This is a shot you all need to practice and learn how to shoot, because this isn't as hard as you think. But I know the VP players hate being close. Well, it certainly gets a lot harder as the pockets get tighter.
Now the banks are open for Spectredawn, but oh no, he could cut it.
Yep,
Didn't
and
think he
that's a
could
good
cut
shot, good speed, good everything. And I think there's a pretty good chance it's going to be 6-1. There's no trouble left on this table.
Well, I mean, the good news for me is I'm going to get to my bed earlier. Romario's not. He's not looking to prolong the evening for me, so that's a good thing. That 10 ball looks on the tight side to me. Yeah, that is. Yeah, well, let's just call that approach to the rail. So he better get tight down this 10 ball because that's going to give him a problem. He needs to be very aware of that before he gets to it. He needs to get the 7 ball first of all. I think he's done himself in here. He's already hooked. He's already hooked in the 7. So Romario's got a chance, but like I said, regardless, whoever gets to that 10 ball, they better have a good look at it now before they get there. Now, is Spectredawn at it again? Now he's eventually calling a pocket somewhere. Yeah. Try to get it safe, and that's not bad. I mean, Romario's going to have to probably call the bank unless he decides he's going to cut onto the 8 for the combo.
Well, this is a situation where this is kind of tricky. Is there a safety you can put the 7 ball in the end rail? Yes. It's a little tricky. I don't have a problem shooting the bank, but and he came out okay on that, but I expect, Spectredawn, he plays from the inside of the cue ball well. He cuts the ball well. I think he'll put a little English on this and drill it. Yeah, he's very good at that shot.
So this is a critical one, how he leaves himself on the 9. So he's gone a bit straightish.
You can just
He's going to
draw
have to hit this.
wants. Yeah. I will say that if you want to be a good player, whether it's on VP or in real life, you need to learn how to play from the inside of the cue ball.
Oh, there you go. That's perfect.
Critical. Yeah, I mean,
that's exactly where you want to be to play that 10 ball.
Even you and I could make that, Hugh.
Yeah. That's because anywhere out in the table, that's 10 balls suddenly he plays tricks in your mind. You know you've got to get it flush.
Well, there goes the cue ball.
There's a Jose and Bankster are playing like a couple of spuds. I guess they're making a few errors, shall we say? Let's be diplomatic.
Well, the bigger the pockets are, the easier it is. When you start playing smaller pockets, and the same thing goes for table size. Smaller table size, it's essentially like playing bigger pockets, and it gets a lot easier. I haven't played League in a while, but I mean, I've had League nights where I didn't miss a ball on a bar table. I mean, I've had a bunch of them like that, and
well, he's just done Spectredawn a favour there. It's and end up hooking himself anyway.
You really shouldn't miss balls on big pockets, bar tables, things like that. But you get on these tables with the pockets like this. It's a big table with tighter pockets. It's a whole new ball game.
Well, Spectredawn's taking his eye off the ball there altogether because he's got nowhere in the 7 and overcut that 5 ball by quite a margin. Cut it almost to the first diamond, I think. So here we go again. Romario's not got anything interesting here. He's blasted the 5 ball. 7 balls coming across. Doesn't want it to go in, although he could deal with it because the 8 ball's just a thin cut. Now, can he get out and get his second rack in the board? I think he has to. unless he decides he's going to do
Watch
that.
out.
Where's
Watch
the
out.
cue ball
Oh
going?
boy.
Well, there you go. I mean, all he had to do, see where the cue ball is there with ball in hand, right in that middle diamond in the bottom rail. You could have played the cup for there, Romario. You didn't have to blast it.
You know, he's the kind of player that plays area position and sometimes too big an area. I mean, you know, you hit it and then, okay, the pocket's relatively small compared to all the area, but, you know, 1 out of 6 times you're going to end up in the pocket. And if you did what you're talking about, Hugh, you'll never end up in the pocket unless you hit it terrible.
Well, here we go. I mean, Romario's going to end up at the end of the night counting all the racks he should have had. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. And he's not looked like getting anything. He's not looked like being consistent enough to get 3 or 4 balls. But the one thing you don't do in that shot on that particular line is blast it. You just need to, you know, take your medicine, leave yourself the cut, even if you have to go up and down the table. You know, you cut that 8 ball.
I don't think there's anything wrong with bringing it down the table, but you have to have a plan. Like I'm hitting 2 diamonds up from the corner pocket and play for that. And I don't think he did that. I think he just hit it and figured it's going down there someplace and went down there and found the corner pocket.
I don't think we've hit a rail here. No, ball in hand. So here we go again.
But I know a lot of players
hand.
like that in real life. They just kind of hit the ball and it goes where it goes. And you know, it's not that they can't move the cue ball; they just don't pay that much attention. And yeah, they scratch a lot. They hook themselves a lot. That was a pretty good shot, but.
Romario's learning fast at the big stun shots with pace offline don't work very good in these pockets.
He needed to there, and you know, on the normal tournament pockets, that ball's going in.
Yeah. Got another one going away.
Well, that's the thing is, I wouldn't say you shouldn't shoot stun shots. What I would say is that if you have the option, you know, follow shots or lower speed shots are always going to be better because they make the pockets bigger. But if you don't have the options, you know, then line up and shoot the stun shot. You just better hit it good.
He's going a bit too straight in this 6 ball.
I think he can force this, but this is how you miss this ball. If you catch that titty on the right, it's not going in. And he just decided,
just like that.
So
you jinxed him.
But he was trying to follow it. The titty wasn't really in play. I mean, maybe he was afraid of following the.
Well, he was trying to cheat somehow to get the line to go down for the 7, but obviously he wasn't listening to you when you said about catching the tit. That's what he's done. So here's Romario now with half a chance here, but look at what he's got on this 8 ball.
Yeah, good.
It's gone in.
Is it going to get behind it? Is it going to get behind it? It's going to get behind it. Oh, he got out maybe enough.
I don't know. I'm not quite sure, has he? No.
Nope.
And the cue ball's
gone. Complete fail. Wow. This is,
well.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
I told you.
I guess it's not kind to laugh, but
I never knew that worked. I never knew that worked. Hang on a minute. What the hell did I do there? I ended up talking and my phone was doing text to speech or speech or whatever it was. Text was coming up in the chat. I don't know how I did that. I hit something on my phone. No, I can't get that to appear again either. Oh dear.
Well, it's 8-1. And another dry break. Nope, you got the ball in it. So
this is the Mr. Hyde Romario that you're seeing tonight.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, you got to understand a lot of it's his opponent. That's no good. What's he doing? I can't believe he didn't spin down and get straighter on this 2 ball because it was pretty easy to do that. Now he's going to have to juice this up.
He's heading in the wrong direction here unless he punches a little. Oh, he's got loads of English on it to bring it back.
He hit it good, but, you know, he shouldn't have had to do that. So this I would always go 2 rails. He's not going to. And the reason why is if you don't hit this good enough, it doesn't open up enough, and then you end up with too much cut, sort of like this. This isn't horrible, but, you know, I like getting the cue ball closer and having better angles. and you keep leaving yourself these, and eventually you're going to miss one.
Well, I'll say this for Spectredawn. At least he's given himself loads of practice doing these, because he's left quite a lot of these type of cut shots, and in most of the time he's nailed most of them.
Now this
he will
is perfect.
miss the odd one, but you know, he's sitting right here.
He should go 2 rails here, and I don't think he is.
Again, it's all about the pace. If you're going 2 rails, get yourself out on a decent line. That's a bit straight, so he might just dink it through.
Yeah, I think he will roll this.
No, he's doing the old VP4 escape route. Yeah.
Now that ball rattled before it went in. It hit back and forth a few times. Now let's see what the score is. This other thing. Wow. Okay, Jose's coming back. It's Bankster 9, Jose 8. Wasn't it just like a 4-rack lead a couple minutes ago?
Yeah, there was a gap there. So
I thought it was like 8-4 or something.
Jose's hanging in there.
Well, that's good. He's caught back up. He needs to, because it's only oh no, this is a race to 17. So there's a lot of time in this match.
And 6 ball goes in. 2 ball gets bumped with the 9 and hangs over the pocket. 1 ball could be a bank onto the 2 by the look of it. Or is it? Where's that 2 ball sitting? No, it isn't. No, that's not sitting, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bit dodgy looking. No, he's not even playing it.
Yeah, see, I don't like that shot. The reason why I don't like that shot is if you don't get the hook, you could be in trouble. But he did, I think.
Yeah, there's a feather edge of that 1 ball showing. Romario's going the other way,
just a better shot. Yeah,
just to use those balls as stoppers.
Well, now you almost have to shoot that shot on using a 9, because there's not much you can do here. You almost have to thin the 1, thin it back into the 7 ball. Way underhit it.
Now, Romario's got to be careful here, because if he bumps this 10 ball over the side pocket, it could end up as a helper to nudge that 1 in.
Well,
but he hit it like a sledgehammer. But he's got cover.
He had a little safety where he just bumps the 1 into the 10 and leaves the 1 behind the 7. And he may have been playing that and didn't hit it good. He gets it on the rebound, and that's not bad.
Oh,
so,
the yawning started.
Now, if you're brave here, and you got to be a little brave, is you go off the rail, thin the 1, go 2 rails with the cue ball and back up table, but it's a little tricky because there's a scratch there. Look at that shot. That was a nicely played shot there. A combo. The problem with a game like pool and golf's the same thing, is that your bad shots hurt you more than your good shots help you. I mean, Romario just hit a great shot, but all it takes is 1 bad shot not to run this rack out. One great shot isn't good enough.
You might not have to wait too long, Steve. That's the one thing with Romario. He likes to get the job done. And this needs to keep rolling, or it needs to stop.
Well, you know, some of the best players in the world are fast players. Josh Filler, Jason Shaw. I mean,
here we go.
Is not fast. I don't know. It's close.
What was that tournament that?
Yeah, he did.
There was a live stream. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a minute. I think he's going to be okay in terms of not scratching. There was a pay-per-view thing on there with Bustamante and Earl Strickland, and who the hell was in it? Anyway, Earl Strickland ended up winning it. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, Earl can still play. So can Bustamante. I mean, as you get older, you lose consistency, and you don't have the same energy for playing all day. But those guys can still play.
So here we go. Is it going in for rack number 2? Yes, it is.
Yep.
Well, that's been a long wait.
Well, he's doubled his output. Percentage-wise, that was a pretty good increase. And there's another dry one. Boy, we've had a lot of dry breaks.
Nothing doing. And what's worse than a dry break to follow is leaving your opponent in the one ball.
This table is really, if you can get the 2-ball, I think this table is pretty good. So
right, well,
this
the
is kind of
2-ball
tricky.
ain't going that way.
Let's see. Can you play the? You can play the carom with the on the 2 onto the 6. It's a little tight, but you can thin the 2 and make the 6. See if
I
that's
think
what he
he's
decides
blasting
to do.
this into the side with loads of draw to the long rail, trying to bunt the back of the 6.
Yeah, this
he
is a hard shot.
Oh no, he's went long.
Yeah, that was a hard shot. But see, the good thing about this is he can still shoot the thin on the 6 or on the 2. This angle is not conducive for it, though. You got to hit this with a lot of right English. Yeah, see, he didn't put any right English on that. If he puts right English on that, that 6-ball throws in. I mean, that one was kind of tight. You needed to help it a little bit. Oh, wow. We're going for it now.
Well, look at this result. He's Chinese snookered over one ball and the other ball's up to, I think he's going to have to try and just catch the rail, bunt the back of it.
Now you could aim for the edge.
Fiddly.
You could aim for the edge. If you miss it, you might get it from behind. Yeah, this is... Well, it's almost worth kicking one rail at this and calling the 6. I think I'd kick over on the side rail and call the 6-ball, to be honest with you.
Yeah, in case you catch the you missed it altogether.
I think I would have kicked on the side rail. That was very difficult to catch that piece of it.
And there's a bit of friendly help there by Spectredawn. He just bumps into the 7 and splits the 3-ball.
Well, I'll take the under on this run out here.
Now, 5-ball goes, so...
I mean, this is not a difficult run out, but the table is not a connect the dots.
They're all there. Nothing needs to be moved.
Nothing needs to be moved.
Well, now he's just giving himself more work to do with the cue ball, and that's absolutely nowhere near a pot.
Yeah.
I mean, that went downhill rapidly.
Yeah, I don't think his issue is playing too fast. I think his issue is not playing for a more precise position. He's just sort of hitting it and letting the cue ball go in a general direction and hoping it comes out good. And if it doesn't, he'll deal with it. And that's a hard way to play.
That's what he's been like that all his virtual life. He's been like that in VP.
Yeah, I mean, this is an area position game, these rotation games, but there's times when you need to be more precise, or there's times when you have to be on a certain side of a ball, and you got to recognize that. Let's see what the score of this other thing is. Now it's 10-9 Bankster over Jose, so they're still only one apart.
Mm-hmm.
I think this match may be over before that one.
Yeah, the way it's going, yeah. Spectredawn stretches his lead back to whatever it is, as it's 8 now, back to 8.
So you guys do know that your rating on all these matches is the one you entered the tournament with. It doesn't change during the tournament, right?
No, it only gets updated at the end of it once the tournament's complete. I knew that.
Well, I actually don't think that's true. I believe it does update, but it just doesn't change for the tournament. For example, right now, Well,
See, now you're confusing me, Steve.
I believe it does update, but the tournament rating stays the same. You know what I'm saying, Hugh? So his 10-ball rating may update, but it doesn't change for the tournament. It's fixed for how you come into the tournament.
Right. So, does the 5 go past the 9? I think he did a pot similar to this earlier on in the match, and now he's going to call the combo.
Yeah, what Cobra's saying. That's the way it is.
That's come out nice.
Yeah, I mean, I almost feel bad for this guy because he's such a good player and he just has to learn some other parts of the game, and he would be a contender in every single one of these tournaments.
Oh, this is a bit where you wouldn't really want to be there to play this, but the other problem is, of course, is he's going to have to work the cue ball again to get a line on this 8-ball.
But you just got to draw this, and he's going to go forward with English. He loves inside English, which I think
makes you do things like that. I mean, it multiplies the difficulty in the shot itself.
I think it's a mistake to play that particular kind of shot with inside when you have a natural path. I think you need to learn how to play from the inside. It's really important, but that shot, you really need to play from the outside.
Well, this is a little lock up in the 10-ball. I'll lock up in the 10-ball. He's hit it that sledgehammer again. Yeah.
Or how about just sell it out?
How about you just play the 8-ball from this side, Spectredawn? Let me help you. There you go.
Wow.
I mean, touch like a sledgehammer.
Maybe he needs the mouse adjustment lesson.
Oh, God, don't bring up mice again,
Maybe
Steve.
he wasn't listening to Cobra's settings. I'm going to drive you crazy with that one, Hugh. I mean, why don't we ask Larry the settings for his trackball?
No, nobody's interested in Larry's trackball settings. Romario sounds like one of these players I've been talking about, where they bought and paid for VP4. They install the game and bang, they're hitting balls and haven't even looked at what the mouse is set at all. You know, I think that's what Romario's been like all his years. Anyway, Spectredawn is
right now.
Yeah, he's taking a bathroom break. So he is.
Well, let's see what the other match is. It's
I'll have a quick drink.
10 apiece. Well,
Slim should be still streaming that, I'm assuming. I think he said he was going to catch up with one of them once the other one was done.
Slim's in there and Spud Boy's in there. I just went in. And Bankster's running out. This match is gonna go down to the end, it looks like.
Right, that's another one of these tiny 500ml bottles away. I'll need to open another one.
What are you drinking? 500ml bottles of whiskey?
No, water. I don't drink. I don't drink. I don't go to bars. I don't buy alcohol. I don't do anything like that now. Not especially when I'm driving the car to work. I don't want to get down that road into a nasty habit like that.
I don't drink much anymore. 43, 30, 36, 800 DPI. So Larry's running, a little higher on his numbers, but, that's because he's got an 800 DPI trackball, and most people using a higher setting. Although his trackball may have multiple DPIs. They also have multiple sample rates.
It's a gaming trackball mouse, he said he's got.
Well, then it should have multiple DPIs, and it also has a settable sample rate.
I'm just wondering how big Larry's trash can is, because how far could he throw his trackball mouse to hit the center of the trash can?
And that's a nice shot there. He overran a little, but that's still good. And this is very natural, just to roll it, come back up between the 10 and the 5.
Larry must be.
You'd like to be on the other side of it. I think he's going to go to the other side. Now, this is watch out for the side pocket titty here.
I'm assuming Larry's building an igloo at the moment.
Oh, he didn't hit this at all. Oh, this is terrible. that was terrible. I can't believe he's playing for there. He had to play to go between the 8 ball and the side pocket.
Are you snowed in, Larry?
Well, it's got to be very cold where he is. Got to be like ice storms
He's in
isn't
the
it?
middle of no man's land, isn't he?
He's in Nebraska, I think.
Yeah.
It can get really cold in Nebraska sometimes in the winter.
Below zero. That's a good Laurel and Hardy shot, below zero, where they're singing the good old summertime outside the Deaf Institute.
Well, the U.S. severe weather map's looking pretty ugly. I mean, with wind chill, it's like 40 below up in Minnesota.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the tip of your nose coming off in that weather, going out in that. Other extremities as well. He needs to have hit this. Did he need to bump the 10? I don't know whether he did. Now, here's another practice at this killing the cue ball.
And he did it again.
No, I think he's going to get second prize this time. Well, not quite, but I think he's okay as far as not giving him a pot. Crossover banks on, no.
Yeah, he's playing it, and he's got a pretty good chance of making this. If you play one pocket, this is
Well, the good thing about this is, Steve,
You're
if he
gonna make
misses
this
it
at
on
least
the
half the
long
time.
rail, it'll go to the short rail, and it should be reasonably safe if he doesn't get it.
yeah, if you hit it at the right speed.
Well, where's the cue ball going? Is it heading in? Yes, it is. So here's Romario getting another goal.
Well, if you're Romario, you really need to run out here. I mean, this is like it's getting close to last chance saloon, and this is nobody's favorite cut shot in the side pocket.
Oh,
why did not he play for the 7 in the same pocket? What's he doing?
Well, because his head's not screwed on half the time. I keep telling people
that was crazy with ball in hand to have to shoot that shot for your second shot.
There you go. There's a table he should have been out on, and he can't wait to sell out. I mean, he can't get over quick enough.
Well, I think he's just going to have to adjust his game some to be able to play.
And I can believe that as well, Larry. He never even looked at the table to see the lay of the balls, and I bet he did assume he could just play it up table, and ended up having to play a dodgy cut in the side because the 9 was a blocker. I can well believe that. There you go. There's another one gone. Yeah, play with cards right. This will be over, and that other match will still be going on.
Well, let's see. What's the other match at 11-10? Bankster's up.
Well, Spectredawn's doing his best to catch up. He's 12-2 in front.
Well, let's see what he decides to do here.
Easiest safety in the world, this one.
Yep, he played pretty good.
Got to get really tight to cut out those angles. I mean, the only problem is the 5 balls in the way, but there's a sort of 2-railer into the back of the one.
And he should not be missing that ball. That
I don't know that. I don't know. I would have hit that as hard. I think I would have. I think I would have actually hit that so that the one ball just get pushed into the bunch there.
Well, I mean, regardless, you shouldn't miss that kick. I mean, that was an easy kick. And Romario should be playing safe here. Let's see what he does.
Albinari's renewed his membership, has he? Thank you very much, Albie. A member for 24 months.
I didn't do. Do you have to renew? I thought mine just was permanent.
I thought it was auto renew. I don't know. I haven't a clue. What did Albie press? I hope you've read the small print. There's no refunds, Albinario.
Okay, it's looking like it could be 12-3 here. I'm taking over on this one.
No, Steve, you're so positive. You've not seen enough evidence how Romario can end up making an arse of it.
I took the under on him last time. I'm taking the over this time.
Well, the 6 ball does go.
Maybe I shouldn't have taken it over.
Look at where he's left himself.
What the heck's he gonna do here?
He's going to set it up for Spectredawn in the 5, just nudge it over the pocket for him. I think he might have actually. No, he hasn't covered it.
What's Romario doing? It says it's from the United Kingdom, but that sounds like a
no. He's
Italian
English, Steve. He's got he's no relation to. I don't think he's ever seen a Scotsman in his life.
No, I didn't say Scotsman, but maybe he's from another country. You think he's because Romario doesn't sound like an English name.
Oh no, I mean, I don't know whether he's named after the footballer Romario. I don't know. I haven't a clue.
Is that what you do there? Is you name your kids after football players?
Well, some dads do that.
Because
this is dodgy
like
enough.
Italian.
This Spectredawn.
Yeah, but the good news is if he can just hit this hard and make it, go back and forth, he's going to be up table. He could run into the 10, but I would just hit this and pot the ball. Hit this firm. You got to watch out. The 10 is the only thing that could get you. What's he doing with the cue ball?
Where's the cue ball going?
I'm not sure. What
I thought he was going to. I thought he was going to billiard in off the 9 there for a sec.
Yeah, he's okay. I wouldn't have opened that up. I would have hit it hard and gone back and forth, tried to get it to go behind the 10 ball.
Cobra isn't my real name.
Well, but that's what you have the wife call you, right? You tell her to call you Cobra?
Well, he's probably been called a lot of things. Cobra won't be one of them.
Well, my wife's called me a lot of things too. They have that ability.
Well, it wiped his feet and it's gone in.
Well, I guess I lost that bet on that one. I couldn't believe the position he played on the 5 ball.
This is a lot more of a blitz than I thought it would be. I thought Romario would get at least 5 racks on the board, but that ain't going to happen.
Well, when you get a player that can't control the table against a player that can, it's usually not going to be that pretty.
Well, Spectredawn's got a ball for once. And we're going to have
I think
a chance at a run out here.
This is a little tricky because you play the combo, you got the 7 ball there. It's, this. I think he's in a good spot to shoot this and get a shot on the 4. You got to roll forward and take the cue ball to the end rail. Well, he's hitting this hard. What's he doing? Well, I didn't like that play at all. I would have rolled forward on that. But
how much of this can he get to?
He's going. I would go the other way here because I think it's easier to make it the other way. But he made it that way. Is he going to get by it? Good enough. And that's all she wrote, folks. They'll be out here.
That was what's his name? Or have I got that wrong? What do you call him? Him that's married to Goldie Hawn. What's his name again? Was that Kurt Russell? Was that not his name in back Escape from New York? Snake Plissken. Was it? What was his first? I know his second name was Plissken. I thought his first name was, or his nickname, obviously Snake. They called him. That was the one with Escape from New York was the one with Lee Van Cleef in it. I think.
I met Goldie Hawn, had a meeting with her. All she wanted to talk about was their daughter, Kate. I think she's living vicariously through her. Kate Hudson's her daughter.
I never knew that.
Yeah. Watch out. Oh, that cue ball wanted to go in.
Well, the first time I ever saw Goldie Hawn was when they used to show Rowan and Martin's Laughing over here years ago.
Yeah. That was actually a show you Brits probably liked. That was probably the humor you guys liked. Yeah.
We did like it, yeah. There wasn't a lot that came over from the States that I liked, to be honest with you, but my favourite's always been Always been Bilko.
Yep.
Phil Silver's brilliant. And it's something that the modern kids would never watch now simply because it's black and white. They wouldn't watch it. You look at some of the writers in that show. Some of the writers in the Phil Silver show is amazing. I think, I'm not sure whether Woody Allen was a writer. There was loads of very well-known writers that wrote the scripts for that.
Yeah, I didn't like Woody Allen movies for the most part. I know he's supposed to be a genius writer, but I think
I used to get a laugh at some of his earlier movies. What's that one where he's a robot? Really, I can't remember it. That was quite funny. Shahiba's.
Well, that's not
Ali.
very good. So, what's he gonna do here? Is he gonna try to loosen those up? I think he did try to loosen
Oh, he's going to
them up.
scratch instead, Steve.
He tried to bump the 7 and he didn't get it.
Right, so ball in hand. Now, what do? Do you finish this side of the 5 so you're
I'd
going
bump
into the
7? I'd bump the 7 and shoot the 4 in the side, because what are you going to do with that thing? I mean, you got to do something with it.
He's got to get across and get the angle. Unless he's opening up too much, he's far too straight now.
Well, it doesn't matter. He can't. The 7 ball's no good.
Oh, I forgot about the 6. My bad. I forgot the 6 at the bottom end of the table here. I forgot that.
So now he's got to get lucky. Anything could happen here. He could scratch. He could hook himself. He could miss the breakout. I mean, he had ball in hand. You know, you shoot the 3 and you bump the 7, 10 and shoot the 4 in the side.
This is touchy if you're trying anything clever.
He's going to bank it, I think.
Has he called anything? No.
He's got the vapor lock going. Oh, this is no good. Yeah,
that's another one where he's just saying, would you like it there, Spectredawn? Yeah, thank you very much. And he just played it for him.
This is kind of funny because it's hard to get above the 8 shooting the 7 in the side. You could run into
angles
the 8.
He got?
You could try to take your chances with the bump.
You're right enough. He's going to land on top of the 8 by the look of it, unless he actually stuns this in.
But you can take your chances with it. Yeah, you can try to come behind it. I mean, he tries to go back and forth.
Really difficult.
Work out for him. Yeah, that was a tricky situation.
Now this is just a little nip in and back across on the other side of the 8 ball, isn't it? No, he's decided he's going to hit the 8 ball.
Hit the 8 ball and hope.
I thought he could have hit that.
Here, is he getting out?
No, no.
What's going on? I didn't think that was going to go in.
There's still a 10 ball to go, but he should get this. Get his next consolation rack in the board.
Yeah, let me go look and see what's going on with this other thing. Boy, these guys are tied at the hip. It's 12 Bankster, Jose 11.
Let me read that. I missed that in the chat. What's that?
Yeah, they're still just one apart.
Do you listen to James O'Brien? I've never heard of James O'Brien. Who's James O'Brien, Larry? I have never heard of that name. I don't know whether he's a talk show host, a comedian. I haven't a clue. I've heard of Conan O'Brien.
LBC. And that's good touch there. You know, this is a tricky rack to run out, and I bet he does it. Because he moves the cue ball good. I bet he gets out here.
What's LBC? I don't even know what that is.
Leading British Conversation.
Yeah.
Well, Hugh doesn't watch sophisticated elite shows like that.
No.
Larry. Come on.
I mean, what have I been watching on YouTube? Today I've been watching husky dogs talking to their owners. I've been watching that, these Malamute dogs, the vocal ones. I've been watching them and getting a good laugh.
The Malamute, the ones to look at are those Belgian Malinois. You ever seen those Belgian Malinois? Those things are crazy.
Well, the husky dogs are hilarious. I mean, they sit and talk to you all day.
Yeah, they're talkers.
Oh, there's Stubb in the building.
Yeah, look up Belgian Malinois, Hugh, and look at some of those videos. Those things are absolutely nuts.
Right, so Spectredawn is going to be 2 away. And finally put Romario out of his misery.
Stubbs tempting to fine. He complained about the fines till I told him, you know, you're getting fined because you're leaving the matches early. He wanted to argue about the fines for him coming in and spamming. So I brought up the leaving early, which has been way higher fines than the spamming ones. I think the guy's got unlimited funds. He doesn't care.
Well, is Romario going to get what? Can he squeeze one more consolation rack out of this match before we see the final nail getting banged into his coffin?
Well, he's got an open table. I think he'll just I don't know if he can bunt this. He may have to go back and forth. I think he'll stay high on it. Although you could try to come back down for this one. No, he's going to stay high on it. So the problem with doing that is it's hard to get on the 3. You kind of got to roll this and shoot the 3 up table. Just dink this, let the cue ball bump the 4 and shoot the 3 up table. Kind of like that. Is the 4 going to get him though?
What's Larry talking about? Suddenly out of the blue, he's talking about McDonald's. I'm losing the conversation here. I don't know what he's going on about.
He's talking
Maybe
about Stubb.
Maybe
he's talking about Stubb.
Oh, is it Stubb he's talking about? Ah, right. I've twigged now. I've cottoned on. I thought the cold weather was getting to Larry's head there. And plus the fact my brain's half shut down anyway. It's like 9 o'clock nearly.
Leaving early is a game option, Kay. Yeah, well, you made that argument before. It's also a fine option when you're in a tournament. And you're by far the career leader in leaving the game early fines. You're not the only one that's been fined, but you're by far the most.
Right, just a little dink back. Nice little angle in the 6. Little dink over to the 7. And probably straight off the short rail and back up for the 8. Oh no, he's gone a bit straight, so this is a little dink back. It's a little nip back.
Yeah, that's the way to play it. Little speed.
See, that's the stun draw he's just played there. You know, It's all about how hard you hit that, because you're just a little quarter Q-tip below the equator and you bang it a bit harder and the cue ball comes back.
Well, when you're that distance away and you got to come back a foot, that's the right play.
A little bit more square in this again.
Yeah, this shouldn't be a problem. It's natural to shoot the 10 in the side. All you have to do is make this, and you're gonna go a little high on. You're gonna go past the side pocket.
He's definitely not daunted by these cuts. He's getting sort of, I would say, about 95% of them.
Yeah, I mean he pockets balls really well. I think, you know, if he wasn't quite so conservative on some shots, he'd be better off. He's left himself too many bad angles, but...
Well, this is one of the fastest matches in the winner's side. We're just knocking on the hour, and we've got Spectredawn on the hill.
So Bankster's open a 2-shot lead. It's 13-11 now. And it looks dry. And this is definitely either push out or play safe. I would play safe. If you can get the 1 past the 2, you just bank it, or the 5, I mean. You just bank this and hold the cue ball. Bank this, hold the cue ball, and take the 1 ball and run it into like the 8 ball. Hope you don't make anything. He's gonna play. I don't know what he's playing, but that's no good.
Now, I mean, had he done the right thing there and called that 10 ball, because he was heading to the 10 ball, he would have still been in play, because the 10 ball comes up, he's on the 1 ball. And again, that's...
Well, let's see.
You've got to see that coming, though, haven't you?
He's not going to spare this. Yeah, this would be one that, oh, he did try to spare it. But he didn't put left English on it. See that? When you get in that situation, Hugh, where you need to draw the ball and the cue ball's up against the rail and you got a little angle like that, he could have gone real low on the left side of the cue ball. You know what I'm saying? He hit it with center ball where there's no place to get low on the cue ball.
Yeah, is that not making the shot even more difficult than it is anyway?
It is, but that's going to allow you to draw the ball back.
Now, my advice to those still watching this is, as soon as it's finished, get yourself headed over to Slim's channel so you can watch it there. Give him some more viewers as well, because that's where I'm going. Catch the end of that match before I go to bed.
Well, now it's 13-12, so Jose won the last game. Let's see, he's going to get there. Pretty good shot.
And if you've never been to Slim's channel, just go to Twitch, log in, and put in One Pocket Slim, and it'll find him. It's dead easy. There's no excuse for not finding his channel.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Hit that.
Romarios.
He hit that like the second diamond up from the pocket. Not on these pockets.
That's probably his last shot. In fact, I think it's time for Arnie.
Hasta la vista, baby.
No, he can let this run 3 rails, can't he? I mean, he could just be putting loads of right on it just to check it and kill it.
He loves the inside, but he plays it well.
Well, you've got to make sure he gets into this far enough and he's well out of the way of the 10 ball and there shouldn't be any problem. Yeah.
So this looks like it here. 17-3. That's a pretty good thrashing.
Yeah.
That's
Well, nothing's changed in all the years. Romario goes on. It won't bother him either. That's the thing. It doesn't bother him in the slightest.
Well, that's good.
He just carries on playing the same way. He's out to enjoy himself.
He might complain about how you spelled his name.
How did I spell his name? Have I spelt that wrong as well?
Doesn't look too good to me.
Well, I'll edit that once the stream's finished. I can go and edit the title. I don't know what the hell how I managed to do it the other day. It's totally...
The title's fine. It's in the stream. The player name is wrong. Down at the bottom.
Have I done a typo there as well?
Well, the title's fine. It's just down at the bottom.
What does it say?
Romario.
Oh, right. I did do a typo there as well. I would see that's what happens when you're in a hurry. I was getting my dinner and then I'd watching football, getting dinner, and then having to get ready for the stream. So I was in a bit of a hurry. Anyway, Spectredawn goes through. No surprise there in the end. Let me do a quick, here's the refresh thing.
How did that match, guys?
It was a thrashing.
Yeah, it was.
What was the story?
It was a bloodbath. It was a story that I told everybody was going to be as far as Romario's performance was going to go. It's going to be, it's either going to blow hot or cold, but it'll be mostly cold. And it was bloody freezing, let's put it that way.
We're in a banger here. It's 13-13. You're welcome to jump in here.
Yeah, that looks really good.
I've tried to send some of these guys over to your channel because I'm going to kill this stream and head over.
Yeah,
unless you jump into Slim's channel, Steve. You jump into Slim's, I was going to say YouTube channel. What do you call it? Commentary booth or whatever.
Oh, we're already in the booth, baby.
Unless you stay here, then I'm heading out because I'm going to be going to my bed. No point me hanging out yawning in here. I was going to look and see who the hell he plays next. Where is it in the bracket? Oh, there he is.
Cobra. Right, so winner between Acero and Whoever. Are you talking about in the losers bracket?
No, I'm looking at. I'm talking about the match that just finished. Right, we've got Cobra lined up. That'll be a cracker. Yeah. That'll be a cracker. We're looking forward to that. Right. Well, I am going to say thank you and good night. Anybody want to join Slim Stream, head over there now, and Steve and Slim will take you through the rest of that match. It's probably got a ways to go yet. I'm going to pop in on the channel.
So how's this match gone, Slim? Get me up to date.
I joined it when it was 9-6, I believe. And I had jinxed poor Bankster because he didn't win a rack for a while. But it's been pretty much back and forth ever since, which I kind of thought this was the way it would go.
Yeah, I love these close matches.
Real Poland Power took care of Brain Fell Out. It was really closer than the score indicated. It's just Brain Fell Out just wasn't able to take his opportunity.